Well, we are now riding Thursday, 26, and time is now 6:30 in Durango in Mexico. And we have a sunrise coming up, a spectacular one. Anna for His Glory was talking about something from Ezekiel 128 yesterday, that you see a bow in the sky, meaning after the flood the rainbow. But also after that, a rainbow, an arch, a light, a bow of light, us seeing His glory in the sky. Well, this one is illustrating something kind of like that, if you like. But I know there's a lot of you who don't believe in, the Bible. So I'll just keep it to the presentation here of what I'm seeing. Now, we have dusk, or dawn actually. Sun is coming up, it's still down there. Still down there. Now we have an arch coming up, or a bow of light. Some say it's a refraction of the atmosphere, but I hope to say there's something else going on here. And he called me an idiot, so I'm not conversing with him again. He can write all he wants to, but talking like that don't make many friends. And the bow is still visible right up here. And now pay attention to this orange light, what's happening here in this area. Right there it already starts to get white. And you would believe, according to the bow, the arc, that the sun would be right there, right in the middle of that. But this is not over. Look at this white, 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 white. It is extremely white. This camera is placed fairly high above the ground, so it's having a better view of the horizon that you would have at street level. You wouldn't be able to see the horizon down there, because there's a lot of buildings, long roads. It's a big city. And look how bright it becomes now. Extreme bright. Extreme. And then it starts retracting. Nice and easy. And then if you pay attention here, let's go 2 frames back. Look at the edge here of this white plume. Just look carefully what's happening. Follow that edge. It's retracting. And then it kind of vanishes. And there is our sun. Or is it our binary? I don't know. In order to figure out where exactly this twin star is, you would have to be able to see it from above and see the location of each planet and binary star. But right there it comes up. Right there. Let's take it again. Go to 6:30. There. Dawn. The orange is showing up. The yellow is showing up. And all of a sudden, just white, 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 white. And then it moves sideways. You see that? That's a massive move. And then it collapses again. And then it moves again. You see that? It does it in 2 tempis. Let's go back. It expands. And then it moves to the side. Moving, moving, contracting. And then it moves again. You see this? And there is the sun breaking out. Let's go back. 6:30. 6:42, that's better. flames, yellow, white, white, very white, extreme white. Looks like a nuclear explosion took place out here. And then it moves sideways. You see this? This is going up in a steady, up in the atmosphere. This plume, this arc, this bow. And then it shifts to the side. Within 2 minutes, it literally shifts several degrees. You see this? And then it falls back on itself. And then it moves again. And it falls in. But you see, the sun is there. The middle of the arc, or the bow, is there. Right there in that spot. Right there on that little hilltop. Our sun is coming up here. Or what appears to be the sun. Because it's breaking in now. There. There is the sun. Here's the actual white light from this sun. But it's not directly above the bow. In the center of that bow. It's off. So it appears to me that there is another light in the sky. And I showed you the video that is there. Let's take it again, just for good order. Yellow, white, white, massive expansion, huge. And then it shifts. You see that? It shifts. And then it falls back on itself. And remember, the center, the highest point of this arch is over this hilltop, in this area right there. It moves, and you see it goes up again. See that? Upwards. And then it falls back, and significantly. And there you can see just a little tad of sunlight. But we're not having the center of this bow in that position, and there it breaks. And coming up. And chemtrail associated with. I don't know what that is. It's probably just something strange. Well, let me go back. All to the beginning. So you can absolutely see what's going on here. See, this is weird looking. Okay, you got the coral red sky in the morning, which I see here in America too, the exact same. And now it starts to get white. And now it really looks like a nuclear detonation is taking place. And look at that shift. Look at the left side here. It expands, and it shifts. And it falls on itself. And then it freaking expands again, upwards. And remember, there is the tiny little evidence of the sun is rising, but the top of the arc is right above that circle, that hill here. Right there, that's the center, the highest point, right here. So it's not aligned with where our sun is. So something else is taking place here. There it shows, there it breaks, and it's still not in the middle of this arc. That displacement is not possible, but you see it clearly. In relation to where the sun is and the other sun is, if you look upon it from above, let's just say that in this circle here, this is our orbit of our sun. And then we have the larger orbit of our twin star going in this direction. We are moving according to what we know from space, and NASA how they say it is, we are moving this way, counterclockwise around our sun, and the sun is moving counterclockwise inside our galaxy. When this star is coming in, the twin star, we are moving with it while this one is still moving. So that gives us a view and maybe approximate same appearing to be the same speed. So when our planet is here, the Earth, and the sun is here, and the brown dwarf here, or the twin star is here, and we're moving in that direction, it's moving in that direction too. So it will, because of both movement in relation to each other with the center of the sun here, it will appear as if we are moving at the same speed, and we got a little degree between the sun and the other sun. While we are moving in that direction, it's still moving, but we will still see past the sun, see towards it. We're still moving, we will see past the sun and towards it, because we are moving kind of in relation to where our sun is. Do you get my point? I hope you do. Well, so I'll make a little drawing. Yeah, why not? Okay, here's a drawing. This is Earth, this is our sun, this is the brown dwarf, the twin star. It is coming in this direction, around our sun, okay? And it's crossing Earth orbit twice. That's why I made them. And in this distance between is from here to here is 155 days according to Planet 7X, and that will be when we will fly through the debris field. And that's where we will get hit by wormwood, and we will also be pelted with asteroids that will burn up all the grass and 1/3 of the trees. Oh, 2 seconds. Okay, what I was trying to explain without having any visual on it is this twin star is coming in like this. Okay? We are flying in this direction around our sun, apparently. According to NASA we are, and the astronomers. And this is going in the same direction, counterclockwise. We are moving in this direction. That one is moving in that direction. So when it is in behind the sun, we have a direct line of view towards it. We are still in movement. That one is still in movement. Depending on the speed of the movement of each object, I don't know how fast this one is flying. I know that this one is, according to science, moving with 107,000 kilometers per hour around our sun. So, we moving in this direction, correct? This one is also moving. So depending on the speed these two objects are moving with, it will give us this line of view, so it will be visible to us. If this one is moving faster in relation to our Earth, it will end up over here, and we will be somewhere here, and then our sun will obscure it, or it will be right next to it. So when you're looking in this direction, it seems and appears like that it's right next to the sun, but it's not next to the sun. It's behind the sun. It's not right there, but it's close enough to make an influence on our own sun in a negative manner, like making it inactive, because these two giants have a tug of war with each other, and that depletes the energy output from the sun, because it's actually having a little, electromagnetic fight with this incoming twin star. So we have a line of sight here that is not obscured, and that makes it look like that we are having something next to the sun. It's not next to the sun, it's behind. It could be in front, but that will require that it will be here and we will be there. But still that will be behind, if you get my point. It will still be behind. This one needs to be here in order to be in front of the sun, if you get my point. So that's why it seems like that there is something else right next to the sun, but it's not next to the sun. It's in relation of the line of view, or the line of sight, as this is called. So we are moving this way. This one is also on move. So it will appear like it's having a little dance in the sky in front of us.